Gemini, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot. This is your weekly read. It is a general reading for Gemini placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And we are using the This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman. We will perhaps do some clarifying pulls from the Linestrider Tarot by Shiloh Thompson as well, the mini deck, if the spirit moves. Let's see what we have for you. There are a lot of love readings this week. I think it has a lot to do with the Cancer new moon energy that we had recently. Everybody's in their feels this week, but not you. You have a very big focus on money. Money, possibly health. Pentacles can be speaking to your soul's journey, your health, your finances. But I think here it's feeling mostly like money. Well, maybe not. Well-being. Well-being, I think, stability, financial security is kind of what's coming through. There is, I think, and this won't be for all of you, but there's a relationship that's ending. There's a marriage that's dissolving, and you're making this Gemini is making plans to move forward, to travel into their new life, but they're waiting on something. There's some resources that need to come, arrive in order to make that transition complete. You are looking at the resources that you have at your disposal. You're feeling pretty good about what you've been able to achieve. It's a good solid foundation for you to move forward with. Even with this connection ending, there's a sense here of fulfillment and legacy wealth that can be there to support you and your family, and generations to come. There's a sense here of having everything you need, really. But if you look at this, there's this, there's the one generation, 2, 3 generations, and as you look kind of at the different ages of the masculine figure here, it's kind of a reflection of that generational impact that occurs in a family, and the focus for this specific card is on that foundation, on that financial material foundation. There's a positive feeling here that you have done what you could do in your role within that, whether for your children or whether as a child of someone else, that you are there and you're providing this contentment. At the same time, there is this desire to take that opportunity, to take that resource that you have, and to pursue something greater, something more. It's almost a sense of discontent in this card. Like, you have all of this. This is the goal for most people. Most folks really want to get to that 10. And here we have a situation where someone's gotten to that 10 with regard, maybe not financially even, but with the sense of having enough, of having a good foundation for yourself and your family. So that material comfort is there, but there is a restlessness. There's a desire to go and get more. That's sort of what I'm sensing here. It's not a distressing feeling. It's just who this person is. This person always wants that new challenge, and having achieved so much, really wants to see what more they can achieve. That's the kind of the energy. So it could, all of this is coming out of the things you're thinking about with regard to this ending. Alternate interpretations here could be instead of the end of a marriage, it's the end of a community, the end of a group connection. and that is what has prompted your evaluation of your situation and what you've achieved and what more you could do. Pardon me. There's the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords popping out to clarify, saying there's some difficult choices here. There's some difficult choices, and the Two of Pentacles, again, you're kind of allocating resources here, balancing the resources. That could be, if it's the end of a marriage, it could be the separating of assets. If it's not the end of a marriage, it could, just mean that you're trying to balance everything. You're trying to make sure that the outcome is fair for everyone. Ten of Wands, there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders in this situation. Whether it's, leaving a marriage or leaving some other type of community connection, as you're, feeling this desire to go out and do more, pardon me, you do feel the weight of that on your shoulders. There's a Six of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups. There is some partnership you don't want to leave. Some soulmate connection of some sort, and I know not everybody buys into the whole notion of soulmates. I don't necessarily mean an intimate relationship. I mean, there's someone that you are connected with. There's just, an understanding between you and a way of communicating that often doesn't need words. That person, it could be a friend or a lover, could be an associate, but it's somebody that you feel very close to, and you don't want to leave that person in this whole experience that you're going through. You're carrying the weight of thinking of others, not just yourself. And there is somebody that you don't want to lose connection with. So I don't know. It could be that in the ending of this marriage that it's a mutual choice and that you don't want to lose that connection that you have shared as friends or as understanding partners in things, but that, your path leads to a different place. Interesting reading this week, Gemini. Didn't think it was going to have anything to do with love, but there we have your Two of Cups soulmate card coming out at the end. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting. If this resonates for you, I'd love to see some feedback and hear what it means for you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. This is something I do for love, not money, and started just about a year ago, and have been really surprised and honored to be so close to 500 subscribers in just a year for something that I just do because I enjoy doing it. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.